All right, we've got the land market update for July 2026. We're covering Perry County, Cape Girardeau County, Bollinger County, and St. Genevieve County, just like every other month. So we're going to kick it off with Perry County. There were 2 new farms that came on the market in the month of July. Asking prices range from $328,600 to $1,100,000. There were no under contracts and there were no solds for farms. Now, for land and lots, there were 7 new listings that came on the market in Perry County. Asking prices range from $16,000 to $59,900. One property went pending with an asking price of $25,000. And then there were 6 properties that closed, or 6 lots that closed. Those sales prices range from $21,500 all the way up to $249,000. We did have also in Perry County 1 commercial property that went under contract, and the asking price was $798,000. Moving on to Cape Girardeau County, there were 2 new farms that came on the market. Asking prices were $439,000 and $1,900,000. There was 1 farm that closed, 101.54 acres for $750,000. Now, Cape Girardeau land and lots, there were 3 new lots that came on the market. Asking prices range from $110,000 all the way up to $400,000. There were 4 properties that went under contract or pending. Asking prices range from $39,000 all the way to $360,000, and 7 lots closed, ranging from sales prices of $15,500 all the way up to $235,000. Cape Girardeau commercial properties or land, there were 4 that came on the market. Asking prices range from $105,500 all the way up to $1,899,900. 1 commercial land transaction went under contract with an asking price of $699,000, and then 2 properties sold. Sales prices were $171,000 and then $1,030,000. Now we're going to cover Bollinger County. There were 5 new farm acreage properties that came on the market. Asking prices range from $144,900 up to $1,100,000. 3 farm acreage properties went under contract. Asking prices were $51,500 up to $250,000, and then 3 properties closed, $189,900 up to $419,999. Now, in Bollinger County, there were no other lots that came on the market, nothing else went under contract or sold. So now we're going to skip then to St. Genevieve County. There were 3 farm acreage properties that came on the market. Asking prices range from $159,900 up to $224,900. There were 2 farm acreage properties that went pending. Asking prices were $185,000 and $785,000, and then 1 farm closed, and that was for $565,000. Now in St. Genevieve County, there were 3 new land lots that came on the market. $39,000 to $49,900 were the asking prices of those. We had 1 lot went pending, asking price $43,000, and then 2 lots closed with sales prices of $70,000 and $112,000. There was 1 commercial property that went under contract in St. Genevieve County, and that asking price is $550,000. So if you have any questions about the land market update or curious what the value of your land is, this is a great time to be selling. For those that are looking for hunting properties, now's the time that we should get your property prepped and ready to go on the market so that those buyers can have their first season on their new property. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call, text, message, comment below, or stop by and see me. Talk to you soon.